Hello there, it's Gina B. Living Foley, and I just put up my Dollar Tree haul for Sunday, and I had given you fair warning that I'm going to be doing a wreath, and I wanted to show you again the picks that I got to make my wreath. Now, my form is from Dollar Tree many years ago, and I never gave it up because it was a beautiful size. Really beautiful size. And what I have wrapped around here are these. They come out at Christmas. Sometimes I'll put them out at Easter, but it's just like a wire, floral wire, and it's got these little buds. So it almost looks like a twig with buds. And I will make more use of that, but this is my form that I'm working with. Okay, and the picks that I picked, I wanted it to look a little bit like I went out into the field back behind my house. I tried. I found these, which I thought were amazing. And you guys, this is all in my latest haul. This is Gypso, and these were all $1.25. So I got 2 of those because they had such a look about them. And then the Easter lilies, and they called this a lily bush. Now they had other colors. Do whatever color scheme you want. I'm going for like a fresh spring kind of a look. These were supposed to be camellias. To me, they don't quite fit that, but I think they're stunning. So I got those. And then I got this beautiful pick. I love this one. I absolutely love it, and they call this Larkspur. I fell in love with that one. And then I got, this is the ranunculus, and it is just gorgeous. So I'm going in with those real fair colors, and all you really need to do is, if you don't, you have choices. So what I typically do is I take it from the stem and I use my wire cutters, okay? And I actually tuck it in between the twigs, okay? That's how I do it. If you want to pop these completely off, they come right off, and you can super glue, do hot glue, both, whatever floats your boat. But let me give you a tip as to why I tend to leave a little stem here and tuck them in. I'll tell you why. So that when I'm done with this, okay, I can just pull the wire free, and then I can straighten that wire back out using this as well and putting it in a vase. This way I don't lose the integrity of the whole flower bush. And it's just a trick that I came up with as a youngster when I used to decorate our furniture store. And I'm thinking, I want to be able to reuse the whole thing. I don't want to just pop off the tops. So that's my suggestion, but do whatever you wish. And what you would do is take it as long as you want. I tend to go right about there. But if I want to put them in longer vases, I'll cut it all the way to the end, okay? And then when I'm done, I can actually seriously use them over and over, okay? And so that is how you would do that. Now these ones, what's interesting about these is these pop off from midpoint, obviously, because they're leggy, but you could do the same exact thing with these, okay? And these also have the leaves in which you can take it all the way down here so that you can reuse it in a vase or a vase when you are all done with them being on the form, the wreath form. These are exactly the same. They pop off. You take it all the way down to here, and you have the leftovers, if you will. Now these, I may use them as a bunch and then tuck the flowers in, but you can also remove little tiny pieces and scatter them throughout your whole wreath. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet, but that, or you can go down to the bottom, or one like this you could actually leave whole, almost like a bunch of lavender. It looks very realistic this way. And then lay one of, something like this on top of it, and then scatter your flowers in a partial. So if you're going all the way around your wreath, right? If you're going to use every bit of this base, then I suggest that you take the smaller forms of this and pop them off. You can use scissors to just cut little pieces and scatter them all around your wreath, okay? Depends on the kind of look you're looking for, all right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get the wire cutters, and I'm going to do some handiwork. You don't need to see that. You don't need to copy exactly the way I do. If you want to, you'll see the end product, but I'm just going to take a moment, get the scissors, and start disassembling these. I don't need to show you how I do that, and I don't have time lapse. So we're going to do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, bye. Okay, so I am back with all of my singles. Okay, I cut them off of the stems and left enough so that when I'm done, as I had said in the first clip, that you can reuse these, okay? Just like you're cutting stems of real flowers. Now what I'm going to do now is I've already gathered these, and these are going to be placed on here just with some regular wire, okay? And I'm not using glue, because I'll have a bow that will hide any of the wiring. But I just wanted to give you a quick glimpse of how I clipped these flowers. These were not clipped, these are. And I'm going to cascade them down in a fashion like that. By the way, you can also take them off, as I had mentioned before, from the top of the stem. They just pop right off, and you can actually glue them all the way around your wreath, creating a full floral wreath. I'm doing a very tiny portion. I'm giving it a cluster look, and I am going to come back and show you what that looks like.